Alright, so it's week 2 and lower body seems to be going pretty well. I did fail the 5th rep, but I was only really supposed to do 420, and I decided that I was going to gradually decrease the amount of reps I did over the block. So today was only supposed to be 4s anyway. I also do think that I could have gotten that last rep, but on the second rep, I forgot to brace because. So the thing I was talking about with the anxiety, I think I did go a little bit overboard. The liftoff just felt very good, and I was kind of feeling myself. And right after I got done the first rep, I wanted to see how fast I could complete the set. And, well, yeah, I got a little bit ahead of myself. I will say, though, it was a little bit easier than expected to kind of shift my thought process. I think it's mainly just because when the feeling came up, I recognized that it's not something that I was supposed to feel, and then I guess it kind of gradually went away. One thing that I did notice when I got to my top set and in my warm-ups as well is that when I got to the sticking point, it was mainly just because my back was having a hard time lifting the weight as much as my legs were. So I definitely need to focus on that heavily because honestly, even if the weak point was a little bit easier, I probably could have gotten 5 or 6 reps easily. Coincidentally, I tried using a safety bar for the first time today. I used them for my good mornings, and they felt so much different than how I would usually do them. I saw a YouTube video talking about how safety bars kind of push your body forward a lot, and I thought that would be pretty good for using with my good mornings. And I did them, and for some reason my neck hurts a lot, and like down the middle of my back. I have no idea why, but it targeted the exact problem that I had with my top set. So I'm going to switch my workouts around a little bit. I'm probably gonna get the leg press out just because I don't really see much of a reason to do leg press for a squat accessory, and then I'm going to move good mornings up to the front so that I have a little bit more energy to do them so I could do it with heavier weight. I also really need to lock in on my hamstring training because on the leg press, my knee was starting to bother me. It's not like it hurt a lot, but it was something that was kind of, I guess, a sign that I should have stronger hamstrings. And now that I think of it, that's probably one of the reasons why the sticking point is so bad when I squat. I also think my form has gotten better, not just for squat, but for deadlift as well. I think, honestly, it might just be like kind of a placebo since I'm not being trained by anyone. I feel the need to hold myself to a higher standard because there's no one that's going to do it for me. It could also be because since I'm now training in a gym, I may feel the need to perform a little bit better than I would normally. Either way, I have noticed that the movements feel a lot smoother, except for the bench. And also, I think part of that, which is something I realized on Saturday, I haven't been using leg drive, like, at all. And I don't really know why I've just completely forgotten to use it. Honestly, I think part of the reason is because I was still relatively new to benching with my heels up. And since I had stopped training for longer than I had been using the heels up bench press, I kind of forgot exactly how to do the setup for it and exactly how I should execute it. I also think part of the reason why I just completely forgot to do it is because while I wasn't training, I was actively trying to think up new techniques to progress my squat and deadlift form while I wasn't doing the same with bench press. And I think that might be a problem in and of itself, that I really just treat bench press as an afterthought. Like it's just something that I also have to do instead of something that I am actually training to progress. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. Honestly, I have no idea what I just said, but I'll see you next time.